Hi Aquarius, welcome to your next 3 months reading for July 2025. My name's Ashley, organic reader, so you're going to see the process on camera. If you want to skip that, you can use the timestamps below to go to each of the messages. Otherwise, I'll go ahead and shuffle the cards and get our reading here together. So we're doing the next 3 months. We're looking at August, September, October. When we connected in June, angels and your soul energies wanted you to kind of focus your attention on a primary task, whether that was in your home environment, work environment, work with self, versus distracting yourself, purposely distracting yourself. So kind of check in here and see if you focused, or if they're still asking you the same request. Yeah, we'll see here. Yeah, let's get the second card. Okay, so as I was saying, we're going to be looking at your home environments. That's where you split the majority of your time. Your relationship with self. We're going to look at a heart's wish here. And then on the bottom row, we're going to have a bit of conversation about expectations, what you're looking forward to or expect. And then lastly, we'll peek ahead of, based on where you're at today and how things are happening, what's sure to come true. All right. And now we'll just get a few charms for the card as well. We'll just get one or two just for added clarity here. Oh, kind of caught itself. And one more. All right. I'm just going to discard it. The ones that they were. Interesting. Okay. This just helps me tune in. I don't mean to go silent on you. Apologies, I've been hitting the camera since I've moved it to my left side. I'm left-handed. I probably shouldn't have done that. The lighting seemed better. Okay. Starting with your home environments here. A couple charms about making a decision and sort of some slow progress and slow growth as that decision kind of has that ripple effect. It's sunflower, so it's positive. You know, it's kind of heading to, you know, like easy and steady kind of thing. A nice calm vibe here coming out of your decision. So maybe you made a decision to adjust the energies in one of your home environments here, so they're a little bit calmer now. Maybe that was the task you needed to complete. Maybe it had something to do with your home. See if I can. Yeah, I guess that was the better one. All right. We have the armadillo spirit here. It does say set healthy boundaries. Again, we're in the home space here. Look at you kind of set to work here. So maybe you did kind of set to task. Kind of marching forward, you know exactly what you want to do. Maybe that's you setting your boundaries as well. But really kind of focused on home, just the way he's looking at the armadillo. I think you've been focused on one or both of your home spaces here lately, and you're going to continue to do so as we head into the 3-month period here. So again, sort of this beautiful, slow, upward momentum progress coming from the decision or decisions you're making regarding your home environment, your home spaces. I get the light correct here. Your relationship with self in the next 3 months. There's a call here for self-esteem, confidence, kind of work in those areas. So I don't know if that's something that you've faltered with lately, maybe not feeling fully confident in self, the self-esteem. Oh, look at the beautiful starfish. Look at you here working on yourself, focusing in again, focusing in on the areas that you need to. So confidence in self, like I say, in self-esteem, trust in your ideas, the beautiful kind of creativity and the passions, sort of the beautiful yellow kind of spotlight here as well. So maybe take some time in the next few months, just kind of reassess and remind yourself of all your abilities. I like the starfish. This is open to infinite possibilities, but when I get the starfish in my charms, it's all about sort of all the dimensions of yourself, all aspects of your personality and letting them shine in this card. I don't know if you can see it on camera very well, but the center here is quite brilliant. You've got some nice, unique aspects here. So again, working in on your self-esteem and your confidence and letting yourself shine, right? It is a star after all. You have shining and shining. So knowing who you are, knowing your skills, your abilities, your personality, and not hiding that. Where did I put? Oh, it's underneath. Strong is beautiful. So some inner work there and reminding yourself. Looking at your heart's wish here, there's a bit of kind of a sense of loss. But the dog charm, when it came down, it was pointing back towards your home environment, towards your confidence, towards your self-esteem. So maybe that's what's been distracting you from kind of any wish, or that's your wish fulfillment. Maybe earlier in the year, you were hoping to get something done at home. Last month when we checked in, we did talk about focusing in on a key task to get done. So again, in one of your primary environments. So right now you might be kind of open to a new heart's wish as you settle in, right? Settle in here with your choices on improvement at home, improvement in self. There's a lot of beautiful amount of orange here. So I was saying this in the last card. So that's my color for creativity, for strategy. And they're shining a light down on your head space here. What is Fox? Oh, think on your feet. Okay, so we have two cards kind of shining down on your head space. So yeah, I would say that Aquarius, you're at a point where you're now open, right? The last wish fulfillment must have been related to one of your home environments here as you look back. So now you're open. You're open to kind of think through what's next, what's kind of the next heart's wish that's on my checklist. Where do I want to go? Which one do I want to work on now? Kind of that feeling. Okay, let's head down to this bottom row now. What you expect. So this is something you could be looking forward to, something already in your calendar, a goal that you already know you're going to achieve. So we have this key to a new start, but it requires a change in perspective. Because it's something you expect, either you already know that you need to make a change in order to get this new start, or this is somebody else. You're waiting on somebody else to kind of change their perspective here. And you expect them to. You expect them to come around, right? Come around to your point of view so that you can do whatever this new beginning is, this new start, new project. It could be a new task. Maybe what you did at home was purposely for a new start. Oh, here we go. So I like the professional looking gentleman here on the Pentacles. And he has a really nice balance of emotion, peace, health, inner, outer, physical, mental, right? You know, he's standing confidently, like they're asking to work on. And same with the bear. The bear is all about strength, confidence. Look at the beautiful healing right on its heart. Sort of taking some time out here. So, you know, what you kind of expect is, you know, a little bit of rest, but this new start, right? He's put on his new suit. You know, the bear is, I feel like he just, the stamp here is freshly imprinted. You know, he just got ready for his, getting ready to kind of go out, right? Getting ready to go out. This new start. You're getting ready. Up here, you're getting ready. Preparedness, creativity, developing your self-confidence, gathering your self-esteem back up. So you kind of expect this. What's next? You're already kind of looking at it, right? Your perspective here. Your point of view is quite positive. Your outlook is quite positive. It's nice to feel and see. What you don't expect, they're giving, the angels are choosing the kind of lightning bolt. Sometimes I read it this way. That's how I'm reading it now. So this would be a sudden change in events, or a sudden change. So what you don't expect is something sudden. Could be, I guess we'll see in the cards, but it could be sudden receipt of information that suddenly changed something for you. Could be for the better, so don't immediately think this is negative. This could be a sudden crossing of paths with another connection, right? A fated connection, a fated interaction. That's what that can mean as well. So we'll see here. Okay, so we have a beautiful spot, moth spirit. I said spot because I was looking at the two down here, kind of the eyes here. I felt like eyes looking at me here. I like how it's rolling up the red carpet. And the moth for me is like a loved one. So maybe what you don't expect is a sudden visit, like a drop-in from a loved one, or receipt of news from a loved one. The moth is flying, so it could be a letter. But I like how I see this as kind of like the red carpet's being rolled out here. So it could be an invitation that you're not expecting, that's sudden and spontaneous, so you'd have to get up and go, right? A last minute invite to an event to be shared with a loved one, a close friend. And kind of you embracing that opportunity here. So sudden receipt of news or an invitation, or like I said, an opportunity to kind of get out there. There's something here with the kind of the red carpet and you're traveling forward with them. Maybe it's an opportunity to travel, you know, it could be with work, right? A sudden project comes up and or sudden opportunity for you to take the lead here with the moth. Based on where you're at in this journey, this path, so what's assured to come true in sort of this 3-month pocket here, August, September, October. You know, granted, nothing changes. You don't kind of shift path or someone comes in. But there's this present period. So again, sort of in this 3-month period with the now. So sort of timing is now. So in the sense of what will come true, it's not beyond the 3-month window we're looking. So we're staying within the 3-month window. This is a bit of a I wanted to say wish come true because that's usually what it is, but they're stopping me here. So I think this is more of maybe a spotlight on you, an opportunity for you to shine. Maybe it's connected to this, right? Rolling up the red carpet. because it's showing me all your experience here, all your lived experience, an opportunity for you to shine. Maybe that's why they're encouraging you to get your confidence and self-esteem back up, right? Get prepared. You're expecting a fresh start, so maybe here it is. But they're putting a spotlight here on your experience now. Now this is a change, cutting of cords, shifting. So this could be promotion, new opportunity. This could be somebody providing you a bonus or a proposal to take on a different role or a new kind of accountability. Or it could be completely like a side gig, right? You kind of showed some experience maybe in volunteering, and then that turns into a paid kind of side hustle. Could be that as well. Now, the first time I read the grasshopper spirit here, I thought it said take the lead, but it says take a leap of faith. And then we have the beautiful infinity, right? Anything's possible. Doesn't matter which way I turn it, right? Anything possible here. So this spotlight, if that is the new start you want, right? Cutting the cord, so the promotion, change in job, new home, new relationship, whatever it is, this new start, seems like it is possible for you to go ahead and grab, right? If you're willing to trust in self, that right, the self-confidence we've been talking about. The star here putting the spotlight on your experience at this present time. So angels are kind of reinforcing that this 3-month period is quite opportunistic for you energetically in terms of seeking, sort of chasing, going for it, saying yes to that new, like I said, if you're out there dating again, like now's a good time to do it because you're going to meet that a better connection for you, a good connection for you. Yeah, there's just a beautiful newness down here, kind of a fresh start or a new start in another area of your life as you kind of focused in here and made all your decisions about your home and kind of spent quite a period here on resolving or kind of stabilizing your home environment. And then now you're open, right? We started seeing you open here, open all this area in the next 3 months to really kind of manifest and do what you want, Aquarius. So pretty open and fluid. It's clear that you really focused in and completed your key task item that they talked about in June. And now you're ready and prepared, or getting prepared to focus in now on sort of the next thing that you want to go after. So let's check in next month and see where you're at in your story.